This video is sponsored and approved by Raycon.
Whether you already have a pet or not, this gorgeous aquarium will give so much life and coziness to your room. It is hands down my favorite room decor piece. It gives such a nice pop of color and it's super easy to DIY. To make it, you will need an artificial plant, a big jar, blue food coloring, some plastic fishes, and colorful decoration stones. Take the jar, unscrew the lid, and pop in your colored stones. You can buy them in a store or just go out and pick them up in the nature. We gotta give some greenery to the fishes, so take a glue gun and squeeze a small amount of hot glue on a parchment paper. Cut a little twig from the artificial plant and stick it in the glue while it's still hot. Hold it there for a minute or until the glue hardens and the plant will stand up straight. Make your sea plant as full as you like by adding more twigs. This one looks perfect for me, so it's time to put it into the aquarium. The home for our fishes already looks so pretty. But there's one essential thing missing: water. Grab blue food coloring and squeeze a drop into the water. You want the water to have a slight tint of blue, otherwise it can be too overwhelming and everything in the aquarium will look blue. We got a nice blue tint, but the stones and plant retain the pretty vibrant colors. Time to give some life to the aquarium. First up is a little starfish which sinks to the bottom of the sea. This already looks so stunning, but there's something missing. What would that be? The fishes, of course. Take a piece of transparent thread and tie it around your fishes, seahorses, any sea animals that you like. Besides the yellow seahorse, I also decided to add a pretty red coral fish. Stick these two bodies on the inner side of the jar lid with a piece of tape. Put the lid on the jar and our beautiful aquarium is all done. It's perfect for summer, but honestly this one has a permanent spot granted in my room for sure. I'm definitely gonna keep it all year around. Next time you're at the seaside vacation, instead of buying souvenirs, pick some stones, seashells and sand from the beach. Back home you can put them in an aquarium like this.
Before continuing with room decorations, let's have a word from our sponsor, Raycon. When I'm DIYing, like we're doing today, I love listening to music, podcasts, and audiobooks. Before switching to wireless earbuds, this was such a struggle. But ever since I got my new Raycon earbuds, my life has literally changed. I feel so free without getting tangled into all the annoying wires all the time. With Raycon earbuds, it's so easy to multitask and be productive. I always listen to podcasts and audiobooks while cooking and cleaning. Raycons are great for working from home, working out, or listening to music. They're so comfortable that I forget that I have them in my ears. And if you love traveling or are always on the go, you will love the fact that the compact carrying case can charge earbuds 4 times on a single charge. The best part is that Raycon earbuds start at half the price of other premium wireless earbuds, yet they sound just as amazing as other top audio brands. Talking about the best value for money. The latest model, the Raycon Everyday E25s, come in a variety of colors with 6 hours of playback time and 6 different sizes to best fit your ear and give you a nice noise isolating fit. Click my costume link in the description below to get 15% off your order today or visit buyraycon.com/bb. Okay, my Raycons are ready, I'll put on my favorite music and let's continue crafting.
Before I go to bed, I switch on this gorgeous flower lamp, which, surprise surprise, I made myself. You need a cheap lampshade, artificial flowers and glue. This DIY is super straightforward. Simply apply a drop of glue on a lampshade and stick on a flower. Continue doing this until you cover the entire surface, and that's pretty much it. Why would you pay a lot of money for a fancy lamp when you can DIY your own for cheap and it turns out that pretty? I only paid $4 for my plain lamp and we made it look so gorgeous. Plus, no store-bought lamp could ever be so special, unique and dear to your heart than something that you made with your own hands. This is why I like DIYing. It gives so much more meaning to objects. Squeeze some paint on a white canvas. You can make dots of different colors, stripes like me, or other fun designs. Let's press that gas pedal, grab the steering wheel, and hopefully create something epic. That's so cool, right? Since my car's tire was all colored up from the paint, I decided to drive over another blank canvas, which gave us a quick bonus DIY creation. You could even drive over the canvas again and make the painting more full, but I actually love the minimalist style of this one. Now let's check out the main result of this car DIY attempt. I don't care what teacher will say, but this is just perfect to me. I could definitely use it as a wall art in my room. I'm completely obsessed with the tire print and the colors blended together so nicely. Now, Miss Teacher, do you approve Toby as an artist?
Well, I have to admit, it's quite alright. Yep, I'll give it a solid 7. 7? That's at least a 9! It's amazing! Who's the teacher here?
You, miss.
That's what I thought. It's a 7.
Who's ready for a fun splatter wall art design? Me and my car definitely are, so let's do it. Toby's gonna drive over the acrylic paint tubes and fingers crossed something fantastic comes out of it. Oh my goodness, what a mess! The painting turned out very cool, but we also got a makeover of the road, protective background, and even my car. Check out Toby's epic new tire. Now he's a real DIY car. But I love the splatter design that we've created. A true paint explosion. I wish more yellow paint would end up on the canvas, but oh well, we can't be too picky when DIYing with the car, right? I hope the teacher gives Toby a 10 for this one because he really did a great job.
It's a beautiful painting, right, miss? Well, wish it was more central, but not bad. It is pretty interesting. Oh, a 9? No? Do you want me to change my mind? No. 8 is great. I thought so.
I'm a bit weird and like to lay around the floor of my apartment. But let's be honest, it isn't always the most comfortable experience. So I decided to make the world's biggest pillow ever. Are you ready for that? Let's do it! Take a very large blanket. This one is so soft and I love the variety of happy colors on it. Place it on a flat surface and fold it in half. Grab a glue gun and glue together the longest tie. You can even sew the edge with some thread and a needle or use fabric glue. Stick the top layer down while the glue is still hot and wait for a minute or two to cool down and seal the two fabric layers together. Do the same on one of the shorter sides. This is perfect. We're gonna leave the other short side open for now because this will be the entrance for huge amounts of pillow stuffing. Take some older pillows and carefully cut them open. Grab the fluffy stuffing and put it inside your DIY giant pillow. You can even buy only pillow stuffing online or in a store, it's even more affordable. But I had some old pillows that I didn't need, so I decided to use those. Continue throwing in more and more pillow stuffing until you reach the desired size. I want my pillow to be extra soft and squishy, which requires quite a generous amount of stuffing. When you're happy with your ginormous pillow, glue the sides with some hot glue. Ta-da! This is so comfy! You can totally stop here, I mean it already looks so pretty, but I decided to use this lovely pom-pom garland to decorate the pillow edges. To make this fast and neat, use a glue gun and your pillow is finished and looking pretty. What an epic DIY project! You can use your pillow at home or have it on the balcony or in the garden. This is literally so comfy and I feel like I could lay here in the sun forever. It is also perfect if you have sleepovers with your friends or movie nights. Who loves plain white walls? Not me! So I'm always on the hunt to find new and pretty wall decor ideas. And let me just say, this is hands down the most gorgeous wall decor I've ever created. Grab a white piece of thicker paper or cardboard and cut out any shape that you like a heart, a star, or your initials. So I cut out a big S for Superman. No, for Sarah. Take a glue gun and apply a little blob of glue on the paper. Choose your first little pom-pom, mine is green, and stick it on top of that glue while it's still hot. Continue adding pom-poms to your wall masterpiece. Pink, yellow, and a ton of other colors to make it extra interesting and bold. For a super neat result, try to keep the spacing between your pom-poms minimal and trace the paper edges as precisely as you can. After a while, you will end up with the most stunning wall art ever. I love the texture and everything about this DIY. It is so unique and gives a gorgeous pop of color to any room. You can buy the colorful pom-poms online for very inexpensive. You get a ton and you can use them for so many DIY projects. What can I say? The pom-pom obsession is still here and stronger than ever. No matter how harsh or painful my wake-up call may be, what instantly puts me in a good mood in the morning is having a motivating and uplifting quote near my bed. To make this beautiful wall art, start by coloring the background in blue. I wanted to make a nice gradient, so I'm coloring the top half of the canvas in light blue, while on the bottom part I'm using even lighter blue shade. Blend the two colors in the middle to get a smooth transition. Leave the paint to dry completely and start sketching your design with a pencil. You can totally skip this step, but I'm terrible at freehand painting, so I would mess it up for sure. When you're happy with your sketch design, simply color it like you do in the coloring book. Red balloon is done, time for the pink one. To make the edges neat, I recommend laying your elbow on the table and move the brush slowly. You can draw any design on your motivational canvas. Just choose something that makes you happy and puts you in a great mood. It could be your favorite city or your pet. Anything you love about life. All of my 6 balloons are colored and looking gorgeous. In order to keep this happy bunch together, we need to tie them, right? I'm using a silver pen to draw a string to each balloon. Drawing thin lines like this with a paintbrush would be way too difficult. A final touch is a big red bow, because who doesn't like bows? To write a quote, I'm using my black permanent marker because writing with a paintbrush calls for a disaster, at least for me. I decided to write "Adventure is out there" on my painting. Seeing this in the morning reminds me that every day is a treasure and I have to make the most of it.